Hello, Taurus. I will be doing a blue moon general reading for you today. From your pre-shuffled spirit allies, you have Xochitl, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Dragon, and Knights. And we will be reading these at the end to see how they are assisting you at this time. Alright, let's go ahead and get in. Pre-shuffle went pretty smoothly right away. Alright, hadn't even said anything. And you have the Hierophant very strongly and the Ace of Wands. Let's go ahead and get general message for Taurus, please. General message for Taurus. General message for Taurus, please. I guess they're saying that's it. So, with the Mini Witches Tarot, we can go ahead and clarify. So, the Hierophant. Now, I really feel I want to clarify it because you're coming in really strong in your own reading here. Unless you're dealing with another Taurus, you could be dealing with maybe some home life, maybe some married life, maybe something that you have worked very hard to get to this place where you're at. Can I get clarification for the Hierophant, please? Clarification for the Hierophant. Clarification for the Hierophant. I'm hearing your intuition. Your intuition is very strong right now. Or maybe pay attention to it. Hierophant, please, for Taurus. Can you clarify the Hierophant for Taurus, please? There you go. Look at this. Okay, I guess those wanted to come out too. So, you have the Nine of Wands and the World, or what came out, and then these ones stuck to the table. Let's see. You have the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Hanged Man. Alright, so an end of a cycle that you're not turning back on. You have completed something here that you have worked very diligently at, and you've become really well-rounded is what I'm hearing. Well-rounded in whatever position you are in. Could be work, family, I'm hearing church. There's some kind of element of ascension, and you have communication coming in that's going to make you really feel like you messed up, is what I'm hearing. I almost feel like I hate giving this, but it's almost like bad news out of the blue. Or it's not so much, the tower isn't always necessarily a bad thing. The tower is supposed to fall, is supposed to crumble. These people have built themselves up, and maybe that's what this is you have built yourself up too high, that maybe people that are trying to communicate with you aren't able to get through to you because there's this wall here of like, I finished and I'm not going back. But there is someone that's going to come through with some communication. It's going to make you kind of like pause almost. I'm seeing that with the Hanged Man, is like, he almost has his head in the clouds, and maybe that's what this is you had your head in the clouds for too long, and something is gonna come down and make the tower kind of realize some things to see in a different perspective. Maybe that is something that it's gonna have to, like I said, the tower has to happen. It's something that it divinely orchestrated, that it has to happen, is what I'm hearing. And with this Ace of Wands, it's a spark of creativity, interest, something to be held in esteem. So let's see what the Ace of Wands is here for Taurus. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus? Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus? Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus? I almost feel like somebody's holding something up for you to be like, see, almost. And maybe that's what this sudden conversation is. Alright, we only have one so far. For the Ace of Wands, I have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is waiting for his ships to come in. He has planned all of this trip and made sure everything is in order, and he's just waiting for his ships to come in and pick him up. So there might be someone here that you're waiting for, possibly. Might be someone that you're waiting to hear this news from or this conversation from, but I picked this up with it. Maybe it's they can't exactly get through because you are still guarded, or they're guarded and you're not able to get through to them. What is this Ace of Wands here for Taurus, please? What is this Ace of Wands here for Taurus, please? What is this Ace of Wands here for Taurus, please? And the Four of Cups, or the Four of Pentacles. And I almost said Four of Cups. So it's holding on to something too tightly and expecting something to show up, and you're still waiting and you're still holding out. And I feel like maybe it's an opportunity or a relationship that you're waiting for, that you're gonna be sitting here waiting until old age, I'm feeling, unless you learn to let your walls down, I'm hearing. Because I don't see any ships coming in with these walls, okay? There's no ships coming in with walls. Just saying. Alright, so you have the Nike's goddess, and let's see how she is helping you at this time. I love both the dark and light sides of myself. Nyx's dark and mysterious energy has led her to become a powerful personification of the night. Feared even by Zeus, Nyx stands tall in her power as a divine feminine goddess. Born from chaos, she oversees the darkness that comes over each night. The goddess encourages you to find peace within dark. Without darkness, there can be no light. And within each of us, there is both light and dark. You're being presented with the opportunity to learn from and heal your shadow patterns. That's exactly what I'm saying, is you have this shadow pattern as you're holding a wall, okay? A portal is open for you to forgive yourself and others. There's much to learn from navigating the darkness to unveil the light hidden within the heaviest burdens you've been carrying. Look at the stars when you feel alone and be comforted that Nyx is watching over you in her dark cloak of stars. A journal prompt for Nyx says, what steps can I take to begin healing what's been bothering me? I almost said when. So when, maybe when can you? When can I take the beginning? When can I take a beginning? What steps can I take to begin healing what's been bothering me? But when? So maybe that's what they're wanting you to say, is like, okay, when are you going to ask us? When are you going to do this? Okay. And then you have dragon, but yeah, you have Xochitl, and she is number 12. I see beauty in everything. Xochitl is the Aztec goddess of fertility and household arts, and is deeply connected to the natural world. She is often presented as a beautiful, youthful woman accompanied by a band of colorful birds and butterflies. She is also a patron saint of desire and sexual experiences, embodying the enjoyment of all the beautiful things this world has to offer. You're being called to connect to the beauty and wonder that surrounds you, as the goddess of pleasure, Xochitl, encourages you to explore what pleasure means and embrace your sensuality. Dance and let your body move freely, and adorn it in ways that feel comfortable and vibrant to you. Encourage yourself to stand out and experience the world through new lenses. You could also spend time outside and observe the colors of nature and how lively they may be. And that's what I'm saying, is through new lenses. You can't stay guarded all the time and expect relationships to come in. Your journal prompt for Xochitl says, what does pleasure mean to me? So maybe that is something as well, is learning what would help you bring those walls down. What would make you happy to bring those walls down. And then you have dragon. I am brave. Against the rocky cliffs of the mountainside, dragon rests peacefully, with the crashing shore blissfully ringing in its ears. Its iridescent scales catch glimmers of sunlight and sprinkle the cave in an array of rainbows. Dragon is often misunderstood, but it pays no mind to the thoughts of others. It has done too much work to let the fears of others be a distraction. So maybe that's the wall, is you feel like you are often misunderstood. And I feel like that is what keeps that wall up, is you feeling misunderstood. Your work, dear one, is not done yet. This is much for you to learn and overcome, because no matter how old we get, there's always a lesson to be learned or shared. What Dragon is here to remind you, however, is that you are strong. You are strong enough to learn the lessons you need in this life and are not defined by what others say or fear that they may try to instill in you. You are a child of divine love, and Dragon will accompany you on your journey to keep you safe. And it may even throw a rainbow or two your way to remind you of how magical you really are. Okay, you really need to see how magical your life can really be if you open yourself up and let these walls down to let love in. Your journal prompt for Dragon says, what are some positive things I can remind myself of when times get hard? So, really hearing that, look for the silver lining. Look for the silver lining in the dark clouds. Okay? Be brave. Enjoy this blue moon, Taurus. Until next time, take care.